Okay, welcome back to the Crypto Factor. Welcome back to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. My name is Paul, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We're going to be talking about the markets. We're going to see a few things, and we're going to see why we are bullish, but we have to beware. We have to beware. There's an event tomorrow that you have to be aware of in order to make the right trade, in order to protect yourself, in order to do the right thing, if that makes sense. So, before I start, real quick, how are you? How you doing? Is everything good? We called Bitcoin going up, we called crypto going up. You should be happy. Markets are in the green. Bitcoin is in the green. And while everybody else was bearish, we were being bullish and we saw Bitcoin go up. So you should be happy, especially if you bought Solana like I told you to and other cryptocurrencies. The issue here is what's going on right now, because we touched 30K, we broke 30K, went back underneath, kept on going up. What is going on? Why is the Bitcoin price doing this? And are we indeed bullish? So here I'm going to tell you that generally speaking, I'm bullish. And generally speaking, I don't look at fundamentals or I don't look at news events and stuff like that, if that makes sense. I look at price mostly. The issue here is that if you look at, tomorrow, if you look at the stock market, first of all, it's bearish, right? The stock market is bearish and it actually broke a certain resistance and is actually a technical bear market. So we have a trend going down right now. So, and you might say, yeah, but Paul, Bitcoin is going up, it decoupled, and yes, I've called Bitcoin to decouple a long time ago, multiple times. The issue here is this was done on a Friday, so the stock market is closed. So will Bitcoin have a delay effect and drop tomorrow when the stock market opens and it continues, if it continues its drop? And listen, I don't go by the stock market to say Bitcoin's also bearish because the stock market is bearish. I never did that. You know this. I always said that we're going to decouple at some point, and we did. Especially with all these interest rates and everything that was going on. Everyone was bearish, we were bullish, we were right. But this might have some short-term effect, at least on Bitcoin. So here's how you're supposed to look at this. Let me show you real quick. So Bitcoin right now is at 29,800. It's rejected a couple of times, went above 30, but couldn't keep up there. Your actual resistance, what you need to get above in order to confirm a bullish trend, is 31.8K right here. Let's call it 32 psychological, okay? 31.8, 32 psychological. It's not 30K. Right? 30K is a psychological number, but it's not what we're looking for. We have to close above 31.8K or 32K, make that support. If that happens, then we know that that's where you buy. You buy as soon as you make that on support. You're not buying now. Right now, you're taking profits. Now, you may be taking profits into USDT. You may be taking profits into Bitcoin from altcoins that have made you money. This is to keep you safe and also to be able to buy the dip. And even if Bitcoin does indeed reject and go down, you can use Bitcoin to buy the dip because altcoins generally fall faster than Bitcoin. Does that make sense? While Bitcoin keeps you exposed to cryptocurrency. So if you didn't buy, now is not the time to buy in FOMO in. You're actually buying higher, if that makes sense. And I know that sounds controversial, but that's where you do it. You buy higher at 32K, right? And then you have a stop loss under 30K. Right now, vice versa, everyone's been shorting from 30K and have a stop loss above that. Now, this might create a short squeeze, granted, and we might go up higher to 34K, then come back down before we keep on going up. But that's your cue. Because right now, if you didn't buy when I told you, all the times I told you, right now you should be taking profits, or if you're not in, sitting on your hands to see what's going to happen. And a good indicator, we have to see what will happen this week, but a good indicator will be tomorrow and the day after, Monday and Tuesday, to see how Bitcoin performs. And perhaps it starts going down tonight. We don't know that. Now, long term, I'm bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. But with everything that's going on with the stock market, with the wars, with this, with that, people tend to panic short term. And while I would tell you to buy Bitcoin in this case, as a contrarian, not right now. Let's make that support. Let's make that 31.8K or 32K support first, then buy. Right now, sit on your hands, do nothing, or take some profits into Bitcoin or USDT. And then if the price goes up, you can always buy a little bit higher, or you can even get into altcoins for a potential alt season, if that makes sense. That's the correct play, okay? By the way, not financial advice, totally forgot.
Hey guys, I'm Briefit Dance. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Briefit Dance.
All right, so there you have it from Briefit Dance. Now, I'm going to get into your questions. I want to answer your questions, but let's have a look at altcoins real quick and see what they're doing. We're looking at the top 100 on the daily here. We do see some green. We see Hex making a strong comeback. Everything is doing well. Our picks. Let's look at our picks here. This is what I'm holding personally. Some less, some more, but basically this is what's going on in the cryptocurrency system right now. And we had a greener time. Things were greener earlier on, but we are probably waiting to see what's going to happen tomorrow. So we'll see. Generally speaking, even the weekly looks good. Loom was a disaster for me. Actually, I made a mistake on Loom, but it happens. But if you look, generally speaking, it was doing well all year. So generally we are bullish. We are not bearish. And by the way, if you look at my community tab, if you come to my channel, and if you go to my community tab, that's right here, you see I make different posts. You will see 8 hours ago, I told people to take profits. I didn't get into too much detail. I got into details 6 hours ago, of course, to explain what I meant, because a lot of people may have got confused. But generally speaking, subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button, because basically what happens is I make a lot of posts on the community tab, as well as videos. And if you want to be able to see these and be ahead of everybody else, do that. And also subscribe or follow me on Twitter, because I do make a lot of posts on Twitter. My Twitter handle is MCPaulD. Right here, MCPaulD. Follow me. I do make some posts, granted not all the time, but some important posts will be on here. There's my boy Elon Musk right here. Okay, so let's go into your questions. Let's answer your questions. I see Thomas Karat saying hi. Very good. Thank you, Thomas, for being here. Really appreciate you. I see my man Bill S over here saying, Yasu Paul, hope you are well. Yes, I am, Bill. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Ben Newland says, happy Sunday. We made it. Yes, we did. Shah says, Paul, how are you? What's up, Shah? Probably one of my most diehard fans out there in the comment section and in messages and in DMs and everywhere. I love you, man. You know that. I see Mikaik. Hello, Paul, and everyone else. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. The Factor Fam says hi. Any thoughts on WAGMI games and Bitcoin 2.0? Bitcoin 2.0 sounds like a complete scam. WAGMI, unless it's some sort of hard fork, which I don't know about right now. As for WAGMI games, I did not look into them at all. I think Miria and GFAL is a good play for taking market share off of Gala. There's a couple of more we talked about. I have not looked at WAGMI yet. I did notice WeMix make a move again lately, so I am looking into that. Shah says, I have some profits in altcoin. Should I only take profit, rest of them, and leave it? It's very hard call, but if you've made a substantial amount of profits, why not take those profits into Bitcoin? I'm just saying, and it might not be the right move, but it is the correct move to get you trained to start doing that. But it really depends. If it's like $100, Shah, then no, right? You just hold through. But if it's something that's important to you, that you're saying, this is important to me, I need to protect me, then yeah, maybe put it into USDT, or better yet, Bitcoin, which will keep you exposed to the markets, And then if the price drops, you can use that Bitcoin to buy those altcoins again and either break even or even profit somehow if those altcoins go up again. But it's a very hard question to answer since I don't know what altcoins you're talking about. I don't know your risk tolerance. I don't know how much Bitcoin you have or how much exposure. I cannot really give you a good answer not knowing these variables. Does that make sense? For me, I told you what I did for me, and that's why I explained my train of thought, so people can understand that, and so they can make and customize it on their own situation. So I tell you my thought process behind it, right? I don't just tell you do this, do that. It doesn't make sense. I tell you why I do it for me, my thought process, and then you can see if it applies to you or not, right? Everdome, no, I have not heard of it, Ben, I'm sorry. Shah says, if stock market open positive, still Bitcoin gets pulled back. No, don't confuse yourself. I'm looking at the stock market as an indicator. If there's a chance, if the stock markets keeps on pulling back, people will panic, they'll get creeped out or spooked out and start selling their Bitcoins as a high risk asset as well, even though, again, Bitcoin tends to decouple at certain times. I'm just saying the correct play is to wait and see what happens, even if you have to buy a little higher. If you were to buy now, I would wait to see till tomorrow. You're on resistance right now. You're on resistance. It usually goes under. I'm not telling you if this happens, this will definitely happen. I'm just wait to see what happens tomorrow. See if it gets above. See if it makes its support. Then it's the right time to buy. You don't have to do this. I'm just telling you the correct way to think. Does that make sense? For example, I've been bashing videos 2-3 years ago. Oh, you're telling people to buy higher because you're stupid. Why would you buy higher? Ha ha ha, wrecked. Well, this is why. This is one of these circumstances where you're at resistance and you need to break that resistance to buy safely. Even if you buy higher, it's the correct move because there's chances it will go lower. Does that make sense? Troy McDrain says, what goes up will come down. Always take profit if it's there. Yeah, you gotta take profits. But if you made like $10 or $20, don't take profits. It's stupid. You might as well, depending on how much $10-$20 is for you, of course, depending on the country and how important that is. But you have to think of it logically, right? You can't. You're not a day trader, and I've explained this many times. There are a lot of people they do everyday technical analysis, and that's for day traders. And you're not day traders. You won't be day traders. Because if you were day traders, you wouldn't have time listening to what other people did because you'd be day trading on the computer, not having time to watch videos. When I used to day trade, I didn't watch anyone, and I didn't want anyone to sway me and grab my attention and me get emotional or me get biased because of them, right? So now YouTubers do day trading, whether they know how to day trade or not, because mostly they don't. Because they get views, because it's emotional, and people come to see what's going on with the markets. But the truth is, if you zoom out, we're still in a range. Let me put it this way for you, okay? Break 31.8 or 32K psychological. You can say it's a bullish trend, and the continuation, and the probability of continuation is there. If we go down, you're still in a range. I would be worried if we break under 26K or 25K. Then it's a downtrend, okay, for Bitcoin. But right now, you don't do anything. You either trade the range, you either short here and buy here with a stop loss above and stuff like that, which you're not doing. Most of you are investing in just buying and holding and selling, which is very good. This is what I do mostly as well. If I was day trading, I wouldn't have time to make these videos, right? I wouldn't have time to develop courses, to do coaching, to do whatever I do. By the way, shameless plug, in the description down below, I have products, I have meme coin courses, I have one-on-one consultations, I have a VIP Factor group, which is awesome, and it's cheap right now. Just check them out if you want to support the channel. But generally speaking, you know, just because YouTubers do day trading videos or make videos every day, and they're always biased and subject to emotion. I was seeing Data Dash a while ago, and I love him. I love Data Dash. I think he's got a good perspective. He's been bearish like ever since Bitcoin started going up. He's been bearish. He's been a perma bear, right? And he's wrong every single time. Gareth Soloway, by the way, he was wrong. Now, Gareth Soloway, being a good trader, has said that if it breaks 32K, I actually watched him the other day, if it breaks 32K, he would also be bullish. I think it's a 31.8, not 32, but I use 32K psychological. So he knows what he's talking about, right? But a lot of people, they get swayed on daily news and stuff like that, and that news... Let me give you an example. Data Dash. He hears all these news. He reads all these macro. He does all these different analysis, which makes him bearish. And then his technical analysis leads bearish. Because you have to understand, technical analysis can show bearishness and bullishness depending on your bias. When you do the points, the exact points, which are more bearish or more bullish, are more rare than you think. Some of the best traders in the world take out trades every few months, not every day. Let alone what they're telling you to do on the 5-minute chart on bullshit like that. So, and that's called swing trading, right? It's very different. Or even investing. You could even put it as an investment for people who are doing investing. They don't day trade every single day. They just don't do that, right? Hit the like button if you understand what I'm talking about, or if you can at least understand what I'm trying to say to you, right? Plus, it helps the channel. I would really like some likes on this, by the way. So if you can be bothered, just click that like button. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, what's your opinion on Gala after CEO? I know that the CEOs of Gala got into a fight. They sued each other. I don't know of any recent news from the CEOs. I don't know what happened after that. What I do know is that GFAL, Miria, and other companies like that are taking market share from Gala. Houston, Texas, Evan Almighty, awesome. DT says good advice, and you know this is good advice, and you know this is good because he has a chart as a profile picture, as a PHP. When you see a chart as a PHP, you know the guy is here. That's awesome, man. It's also in an uptrend from what I see. It's a bit small, but it's in an uptrend, which is pretty cool. As a matter of fact, it broke resistance and it's made resistance support. That's his PHP. That's pretty cool, DT. Awesome, man. Trimming, yeah, needs to be worth it. Rene Montenegro, hello, Paul. What's up, Rene? How are you, my man? It's been a while. It's been a while to see you. It's nice to see you here. William Berry, Jake Gordon Crypto says on-chain AI is a 1000x potential. What do you think? I don't know. I haven't really looked at it, man. But you are a member, so let me just check out real quick what on-chain AI is. No. No. On-chain. Wait. I think I'll tell you what I don't like about on-chain right now. Give me a second. Let me show you what I don't like about on-chain real quick, just so you know. If we're talking about the same cryptocurrency, I made a post a few days ago. Where is it? Here you go. All right, this is why you should subscribe to my Twitter, by the way, MCPaulD, all right? Check this out. Hey, fellow crypto YouTubers, on-chain is a scam/spam marketing on channels. I suggest you ban the word in your settings. It amazes me how people think this marketing works. Even if it's not a scam, I would not touch it with this kind of pathetic marketing. Please add others and share this post. No one shared it, of course. I'll share it myself because no one wants to take the risk of sounding stupid. But when you have spam marketing, what I mean by spam marketing, when people come to your post or your video and they just do a whole bunch of posts like comments talking about on-chain is a new thing. Oh, have you checked out on-chain? Oh, good video, but have you checked on-chain? And it's just a bot after bot after bot. That just makes me think it's a scam. And even if it's not a scam, the marketing is so pathetic, it's not worth me touching. I don't give a shit if it 1000x's. It's disgusting. The marketing team should be fired, and I don't want to even see it. All right, that's what my opinion is. So if we're talking about on-chain, I don't give a shit what Jake Gordon says. I would never back a project that does that. It's shit. It's stupid. I did it once because one founder reached out to me from Monkeys. And I told him it's probably a scam, this and that. It's not going to work. I told him about marketing. He sounded like he was, really good at what he's going to do. And then I realized his marketing was shit. And of course, his cryptocurrency went to shit. So that's my opinion. Twin City says, well, it sounds like he's about to pump his bag. It sounds more like he got paid to make that tweet. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying. A lot of crypto influencers and YouTubers do not disclose that they get paid to tweet or to review projects. I do, which is why I review less. I get less business because they want to trick you into thinking it's a real, I really like this coin without it being a sponsorship, which I think is stupid. Because if you're spending money for marketing, it's a good indication that you should, buy into that product because marketing is key. But they even want to hide that, like it's bad to do marketing. Well, fuck those projects, right? I don't like them. I'm a marketing guy. I'm a sales and marketing guy. I've written several books on marketing and sales inside and outside the blockchain. I've been in marketing and sales for over 25 years and consumer psychology. I cannot take stupid crap marketing. I hate it. I despise it with a passion. You can tell because I'm ranting for so long. Bill S. says, you're always honest and I love it. What do you think about Hello Crypto? Honestly, I've not looked into it. I've heard of it. I looked into it a little bit. It looked overhyped to me. I don't know what it's going to do, but I think there are better projects out there. Jean-Paul Saliba says, hi Paul, can Solana become an Ethereum? Meaning, can it reach as high as Ethereum? Thanks. Okay, so let's look at levels. Let's be logical. Can Solana get to $4,000? Because I think Ethereum got to $4,900 or $5,000 or so. Well, let's look at this logically. In the last bull run, Solana got all the way to $250, which was a perfect call by us, by the way. So we're really proud on Solana. We started calling Solana $2, maybe even $1, as one of my subscribers reminded me earlier this week. Now, if it got to 250 all-time high, okay, its current market cap, I'm not going to sit and do the math right now, but if it breaks all-time highs, a 3 or 4x is not out the question. So for Solana to go to $800, $900, possibly $1,000 is a possibility. Why don't we get there first, see if it breaks, and then reevaluate, right? Does that make sense? Like, some people look too long-term, all right? Solana could very well reach $4,000 and take market share from Ethereum in the future in the next bull run. Could it do it now? It's possible. Is it probable? No. I'm looking at $700 to $800 Solana. If it breaks that and breaks 1,000, we'll reevaluate. You never sell your whole bags anyway. You sell most of them. And you always keep a little bit just in case it continues going up, or so you can have as a reminder, as a relic in your ledger from as a coin that I used to know, right? GFAL price prediction. No, I do have a GFAL price prediction video? I don't even think I think it's a bit early. I think I have a how to get to $1 million with GFAL. No, I don't. We'll look into it, Shah. We'll look into it. What coin will give you 10x in the next bull run? Well, there's quite a few of them. I actually mentioned quite a few in a video quite recently. This one right here. Look, 21 must-have cryptocurrencies. Some of these will go 10x, some of them will not. But these are these two videos right here. Watch them because these cryptocurrencies, you should have them. You should have them in part of your portfolio. Some of them can 10x, some of them can 50x, some of them can 4x, but the combination is powerful because the ones that don't go as high are probably going to make those levels, and that way keep you safe and keep your portfolio safe as a whole. if that makes sense. But if you're asking some that I would see 10x, I would say some AI cryptocurrencies, maybe Ajax or Fetch.io. I would say GFAL has potential along with Miria. I would say Render has a potential of a 7x, 5 to 7x, which is close enough. What else? There's quite a few of them out there. I think Solana is a 10x at this level as well. If you really think about it, Solana is what, $25? Yeah, Solana, 10x, easy. I think Solana will easily 10x this bull run, and it's a safer play, in my opinion. Is Shiba Inu dead? I think he's asleep. Who the fuck is Drake? I have no idea. Oh, well, I really don't. I really have no idea. Hit that like button if you know who he is, or if you don't know who he is. How about that? If you know who it is, hit the like button. If you don't know who it is, hit the other like button. All right, any more questions? Come on, let's get some questions in here. I got another half an hour tops, but if I'm not getting questions, I'm going to cut this short. Do I think Quant will 10x? I think Quant's not one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. It can, it's possible, but I'd rather hold Solana or Casper, if that makes sense. Chris Diaz, Casper potential. Casper has huge potential to get to 88 to 92 cents. I actually made a video about Casper here, quite a few actually. This one, Casper coin price prediction. Then I made why Bitcoin is better than any other cryptocurrency. Check this video out, by the way, even though that's not Casper. This is scary, something scary about Casper I want you to watch as a warning, and how much Casper you need to become a millionaire right here. And also, we started doing shorts again. So if you don't have time, these are the shorts. Look, XRP versus Casper, Bitcoin price prediction, Solana price prediction, Casper coin on fire. So basically, I'm making short videos again in case you don't have time for longer videos. And I'll be making more videos in general, hopefully. Whew, I lost my breath. I was sick the last 2 weeks. I had a fever, wouldn't go away from an infection that wouldn't get no better. So I'm a bit out of it. God bless you. Hope you're well and your health is good. Thank you very much, Alexo Crypto. Really appreciate you, man. If Solana reaches $700 to $800, it's like crazy gains. Just hoping to do that. Yeah, it's one of my biggest bags, by the way. Even though I took profits this morning, I took profits on it. It's still one of my biggest altcoin bags, and I want to buy more when the time comes. Do you think Quant will 10 hour? We already answered that. Casper potential answer. Hi Paul, my mind was blown when I heard only 2% of crypto holders have hard wallets. Do you believe this figure? I don't know, but I have quite a few of them here. I mean, I have a Ledger Nano X. I have a couple of Tangent wallets. I gave a lot away. And I got a Ledger Nano S, not X, because the S doesn't have the update with the back door. And I'm going to be releasing a video pretty soon of a new hardware wallet that's come out. It's kind of a sponsored video because they sent me a wallet for free because they sponsored me in the past, but I have no obligation, but I'm going to make the video because I kind of like it. And yes, I do believe it. Most people have hot wallets and don't understand or think that a hardware wallet is too complex, which is why most people lose their money. In the normal rally, Ajax and Fetch did 10x. They will do much better than recent rally. What do you think? Look, again, wait for the 10x, reevaluate. Wait for the 5x, sorry, and reevaluate. Like, don't try and put like a number on everything, because sometimes we put numbers that are too high, and then it doesn't reach there, and it goes back down, and then you're like, oh shit, and then you sell because you get scared, and then it goes up again. So work in levels. I've talked about this in so many videos. Work in levels of ranges when you trade or when you buy and sell crypto. One more question, is Pepe done? I'm not sure what's going on with Pepe. I was very bullish on Pepe because I'm waiting for a contender after Shiba to be able to take market share from Shiba, and I think Pepe was the one. We have to wait and reevaluate because of some shit that came out, and we don't know what Pepe is doing right now. So I hold Pepe, but a very little bit, Pepe coin. But we haven't had that meme mania, right? So I can see the performance or the pre-meme mania sort of price action. so I can tell the performance and see what's going on, right? See, it's when this happened here that got to me. So I don't know. If this goes up again and then goes, we have to see. But right now it's in a downtrend, right? It's in a downtrend. If we look at meme coins in general, see, it's got a 23% today. By the way, the people that doubted me for Bencoin, here you go. But we gotta see. I need some more time. I need some more time for Pepe. Have you any thoughts on Pendle? Nope, never heard of it. Roaming Nomad, I'm sorry. I bought Cardano 1.15. Do you think Cardano can reach this level again? Ooh. You bought Cardano when I was selling it. I was selling 115 to 130. Listen, here's the problem with Cardano. Cardano's a lot of things coming, and they're doing that to keep the hype up, I believe. And they're doing a slow sort of move. And they do bring out shit. The problem is no one's really building on Cardano. And when I say building on Cardano, I don't mean just the build. I mean, no one's really using what they're building. And it's a bit of a... How can I got out of Cardano because it's just so slow. And I want to see the price action in 2024, beginning 2024, or late 2023 to be able to see in price if anything's happening. Because in on-chain, I'm not impressed. I'm just not. People are not choosing it. They're not. The people are, so we have to see how it goes. A KBS, Paul, do you have a lottery pick or two? Yes, I have, and I should make a video of that, actually. I should make a video. But here, I'll show you. Let me see if I can find one real quick. Give me a. So one I'm lottery picking on, if you will. Let me see if I can find it here. Robit is one of them, which is kind of ironic because it has to do with sort of a lottery thing. But there are more, but I'm scared to tell people because then they'll buy them and like, oh, you called this coin. No, I didn't call that coin. There's a lottery pick. Usually I do that in my coaching or my private group. Hey bro, why Casper over Quant? Because I think the hype for ghost tags and block tags in general, people are thinking that Casper can be the new Bitcoin or the silver, which is what Litecoin was before. And I see history repeating itself. And even though a lot of these people are going to be very disappointed, because apparently they don't understand the tech. They think they understand the tech, and they tell me I don't understand the tech. Although they're going to be very disappointed, I do think that Casper is going to make a good run. As for Quant, I think its hype phase is over, not meaning that this cannot start again. But until it does, I would rather lean to Casper because it's there right now. So the hype is there. It's a new tech. People are speculating on it. Inevitably, they'll understand that, no, it's not better than Bitcoin. But until then, it should go up and make more profits in a bull run when alts are running more, if that makes sense. What will Bitcoin be in November? I don't know, Michael, but I made a prediction that, and this was a prediction when Bitcoin was at 17K last year, that Bitcoin this year, 2023, will be 40 to 50K. Now, we went all the way up to 30K, 31K, which was crazy because everyone was telling me I'm an idiot, it's going to go to 12K, 10K, we're going to be wrecked. But we went all the way up to 30K. I still believe that we're going to go up to 40 or 50K by the end of this year. Now, if we're late like a month and it's in January, whatever, if there's a Black Swan event, whatever, that's my price prediction for this year for Bitcoin. You ever stack sats flipping Bitcoin pairs instead of focusing on USD value? I talk in USD value, but if you watch the beginning of this video and if you look at my posts, you'll see that most of the time when I say I'm taking profits, I take profits into Bitcoin mostly and a little bit in USDT, right? This is just so I can, because I actually live from crypto. And two, sometimes I put it in USDT just to see what's going on or whatever. And then if I miss the move, I still have my Bitcoin. I took profits in Bitcoin. I'm still exposed to the market. But then the USDT I'll use for something else. Like I'll go out or spend it or whatever, right? Can I guess Engrave? No, I don't know what Engrave is. Altcoin season? Possible. It's bubbling. Do you know how when you... do you make Greek or Turkish coffee where you put the coffee on the thing and it slowly gets hot and at some point it starts bubbling? It turns over and then out of nowhere it just goes up like this. We're at the part where it's just turning over, right? But we have to see if that flame keeps there. If the flame is enough to keep it going, to turn over and make that bubble, to make that gains, if you will. Or if the fire is not hot enough yet. We still remain to be seen. Hit that like button if you like Greek or Turkish coffee and if you know what the difference is. Do you know the difference between Greek coffee? I'm not talking about frappe, I'm talking about Greek coffee, the one you boil like you do with Turkish coffee or even Ethiopian coffee. Do you know the difference? Greek, Turkish, Ethiopian coffee. It's made the same, looks the same. What's the difference? Comment in the section below. I know we have talked about DOT. I'm past anything. Change with your thoughts on DOT. Look, I think DOT is going to do very well. All right. I think I told you this before. It's just I got out of DOT and I'm planning to get back in. The thing with the DOT is I think a lot of projects are starting to see that the tech that DOT uses or Polkadot uses is beneficial as a layer 2 in scaling. So I do think that DOT's going to come in play. I just don't know when yet. I am looking to get back into DOT. I've told you this before, and I will at some point. DOT may be a good idea to slowly get into now in case if you think you're going to forget, or make sure you are looking at it and get in on a good level, if that makes sense. William Berry, AI is supposed to go to 150 billion trillion market cap. Sorry, what you think taking the gains of crypto market if the bull run is done and going into AI stocks? So when the cryptocurrency bull run goes, AI stocks is a good play. Also, blue chip stocks in general are a good play. But I like to get into gold, like physical gold. I like getting into investments. And I like to open up or invest into companies or gear. And to be quite honest, I also like to just chill. But let's see what happens. This, I think it's a good idea. But don't take, if you're taking all your profits from cryptocurrency and put in AI, just don't go all in, right? You gotta test the waters, right? You gotta test the waters and slowly get in. Don't shock yourself. Because you might be wrong. Or maybe there's some Black Swan event, or maybe they want to regulate AI, or you don't even know what happens, right? So I am in AI stocks already. I've made quite a bit of money in AI stocks, right? I actually bet on AI stocks on eToro. But just be careful, like when you take out profits, diversify into other assets. But don't forget assets as in seminars, going and learning courses, books, houses, getting rid of debt is a good thing to do. Starting a business, learning a skill, all these are also things you can invest in. Invest in you, if that makes sense. So Matic and Atom SHA are not pumping like Solana. And it's funny you said that because I'm seeing a bit of a difference in Atom. unless it's lagging and it'll go up later on. This is why I took out half of my Atom, like I told you last time, and half of my Matic, because they weren't as strong at the time. But I still want to see what they're going to do by the end of the year. Casper, newer coin. Well, Casper isn't. Oh, sorry, I missed one. If you have $7,000, what coin will you buy? Why would I need to buy one coin? What's my risk reward? What's my risk reward ratio? How much risk tolerance do I have? How old I am? Do I care if I lose that 7,000? There's so many variables. It's not a clean-cut question. Me personally, I have coins right now. I have cryptocurrencies already. I would probably buy more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana because I already have my moonshots. I already have my cryptocurrencies, altcoins, and I played a little safer. Right, a 10x from 7,000. If 3,000 or 2,000 Solana, that's 20,000. I'm good to go. I don't need to do more. Casper is a newer coin, yes, but the technology is not as new as you think. Block DAGs or DAGs were used in 2016 by a project called IOTA, Internet of All Things, or something like that, and also used by Phantom, FTM. So the actual tech is not that new. The implementation of it in the way that Casper is maybe is. Aidez-vous l'uni Ariel? I have no idea what you're talking about. If that's why it's the I'll speak to you in Greek. Did you understand what I just said? No. Speak in English. If you had 70,000 to deploy into crypto, how would you do it? Should you hold Bitcoin in it? Yeah, mostly Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Look, I have portfolios that talk about this, but Chris, if you're going to spend 70,000, it's not that simple to answer in a video or live stream. There's so many variables, so much information that you should know. I mean, I can tell you what not to do. I can help you think. I can give you information. For that, there's coaching right under one-on-one. You can get into that and you can talk to me. But again, that won't be financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I will just ask you a couple of questions and try and help you think, if you will, to do the right thing, if that makes sense. I drink only Indian tea chai. That's pretty cool. Talking about drinking, sorry, I'm kind of thirsty. Give me a second. That's better. Pendle is a protocol that enables tokenization and trading of future yield. It runs. Yeah, I can't just have an opinion on that in 1 second after you said that. Like roaming nomad, it's kind of hard. But people should look into it. Approximative number of dot please at max peak. Huh? As in how high it can get? I would imagine all-time highs. Here. That would be a conservative bet. If you think Polkadot will do well, and you believe it will do well, we're looking at $48. So 10 to 12x or 13x, whatever this is. Now, I'm looking here. I'm not looking at the peak because I would look at the range from here to here, right? This right here. Where are we? Right? $39 to around 46. But yeah, just under 39. So I would probably take profits around 38. Leave some in the bag in case we go higher. And if it comes back down and makes a support, then you can look to buy again. Just kind of like what's going on now with Bitcoin at this price that we talked about in the beginning of the video. Same train of thought. No idea, love coffee, so I'm intrigued. Okay, so basically Turkish coffee and Ethiopian coffee have more herbs or is spicier than the Greek equivalent in that order. So Greek, spicier Turkish, even spicier Ethiopian. I had an Ethiopian girlfriend. She used to make me coffee at the house. So I tried it. It was a bit too spicy for me. She was also very spicy. Uniswap price prediction next bull run. I'm not making price predictions for every single cryptocurrency, specifically because we don't know. There are some. When you watch charts and when you watch cryptocurrencies for a while, certain ones pop and you see patterns. That does not mean you see patterns and they pop for everything. That's why I'm so good at making calls. I don't make calls for all cryptocurrencies, just the ones that pop out to me, which I look into further and I watch. So when it comes to Uniswap, I'm bullish. I hold Uniswap, but I have no price prediction for it because I haven't seen anything that will give me that yet. Now, anyone can say all-time highs is here, it can reach all-time highs, and if it breaks, I'll go, yeah, but I don't feel it yet. It's too early, right? And it would be, in my opinion, I think I would be, it will be irresponsible for me, even though it will get more viewers and likes on this channel, to just do price predictions, whenever people are searching, price predictions. And the truth is, I never did that. I do it now because I've seen a few, and that's why I made a few price prediction videos. But I don't want to fall into the trap of, holy shit, this is getting views. Let me start making price prediction videos for every cryptocurrency. And if I'm wrong, I can always reevaluate and change. No, I don't like doing that. That's I think that's a bit not cool. It's the best, for lack of better terms. Adewal, thank you very much. You're welcome. Hey, Amsterdam, Raoul Lasmus. Awesome, man. Amsterdam's an awesome place. I've been there. Hi, Paul. Did you check out ICP yet? No, I don't like ICP in general. I never liked ICP. I just don't like it. Tino Muses for ICP. Bill, I don't like ICP. I told you last time, dude. I think I told us in our call, I told you I don't like ICP. I think it's overrated. Why are NFT coins not moving? Is it dead? No, they're asleep. The NFT run hasn't come yet, and we'll see if it comes again. There should be a catalyst or something that will make them run again. But right now, the focus is not on NFTs. I think if I were to be a betting man, which I am, I would say we're going to see alt season first, then see an NFT run. At least any significant one. I may be wrong, I'm just saying. Already answered that. Thank you. Goat, thank you very much. KBS, only using Coinbase, Uphold, being new to crypto, under 20,000 holders. Do you recommend another system? Yes, I recommend you take your cryptocurrencies that you are not using out of that exchange and get them on a hardware wallet or a software wallet. If you don't want to pay for a hardware wallet, or if it's too confusing for you, get exodus.io. Okay, just go to exodus.io. Download the wallet on your mobile or on desktop or both. Get your seed phrase, write the words down, do not lose them, do not share them, and then you just go to Coinbase, you withdraw into your address, a specific address for that coin, and you hold them and you become your own bank, because you never know what can happen. The whole point of crypto is for you to control your own cryptocurrencies. If you want a hardware wallet, then you go to cryptofactor.net. You wait for it to load. You go to affiliate links because you could support me, and these are the wallets that I use. Okay, this one's a gimmick. It's mostly for novelty and gift. It's pretty good, but Legend NOS, the Alipan, or the Tangent wallet are awesome wallets. Okay. Also, while you are here, Malwarebytes is free. Get this for security of your system. If you do not have Malwarebytes or anything like that, you are in danger. It's more important than a VPN. It works better than a VPN. It's free. There is a paid version, but it's free. Listen to me carefully. Get yourself, go to this link on my page. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Sign up for Malwarebytes. This one or this one, doesn't really matter. Get them. This is, I can't stress how important it is. I can't stress how important it is. Get yourself Malwarebytes, okay? Let me put it, I finished my ISC Square 2 certification. I didn't get the official certification. I passed the normal certification because I don't want to go work in that industry. Get Malwarebytes. Fuck's sake. There's the link. Get it. And get yourself an online or hard wallet. Yes, I'm still holding OXO AI. I'm going to be holding it for almost a year at least. What do I think of eGold? Well, let's see if eGold makes a comeback. I think it's pretty good. I know they're going to do rebranding and stuff like that. I'm waiting to see how it performs. I don't own any right now, but it is something I look into. I have traded in the past. I've taken profits on it and so on. I've held it for some time, then gone to something else. I want to see how it performs in this coming bull run. Last one, HBAR. Any thoughts? I think HBAR is going to do well and should be part of your portfolio, even if I'm wrong, because it has the potential to do well. Only 1.25% of ICP is allocated to the community, aka. Okay, trash. Yes. Would there be any more dump again in the market? Yes. Even if we are in a bull market, which we are, it's very common that in a bull market you will see 20, 30, even 40% drops. The difference is it comes back up in a couple of months and continues going to an uptrend opposed to a downtrend, where you'd see the other way around. It goes down a lot, then goes up a little bit, right? So we are going to see dumps, and that's why I take profits into Bitcoin, so I can use that to buy altcoins when it's time to buy altcoins and to stay exposed to the cryptocurrency. I also take in USDT either to buy more Bitcoin with that in case Bitcoin goes down lower than I thought, but also so I could live and spend and so on. Paul, do you ever read Peter Schiff Instagram posts on Bitcoin? I do mostly watch his videos. I disagree with him. I agree with a lot, and I disagree with a lot. But yes, I always watch people that have a different perspective, even if it's negative, just so I can sort of, see other people's view. I drink corn silk tea. Okay. How is my health? My immune system, Hamza, is wrecked. It's bad. So I'm getting this special thing for my immune system. I keep on getting infections and fevers, and it's kind of hard. But generally speaking, the cancer is not back. It's gone. So that's a good thing. Thank you, man. Really appreciate you asking. How's your health, brother? Yep, just answered that. Hello, everyone. Blessings and love. All is well. Awesome. Are you in cybersecurity industry, or did you I just did the certification for it. I wanted to learn a few more things. I knew a lot of things that I took the certification for, but I keep on wanting to up my game. I keep on wanting to learn. So I'm thinking about going and officially getting the certification, then maybe expanding, but that also has to do with time. So we'll see how that goes. Cybersecurity, if you want to get into cybersecurity in general, it's very well paying. It's one of the most best paying jobs there are out there. All right. It makes you learn. It's interesting. And there's so many different parts of cybersecurity that people don't know. You could be an ethical hacker to find problems, for example. You could be the person who does the consulting to consult how to set up your defense, if you will, for lack of better terms, of your company and so on. Or you could be a first responder where you go in to fix the problems. There's just so many different levels of cybersecurity. It's amazing. And they pay very, very well. Like, I think in America, it's what, 140,000, 100 to 140,000 average, and that's when you're starting out, I think. I'm not, maybe a little bit less, but it's up there. It's up there. Do you think we'll get another drop this year, possibly in a week? Well, we never know, Chris. We don't know. We might do, yes, right? But this is something you can't really anticipate for. You can look at the charts. Well, right now, if you watch this video from the beginning, I have warned of a drop. So you just have to look at resistance areas and protect yourself. But generally speaking, I'm bullish. I think we're going to be going up. But we'll definitely get drops. There's no doubt. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Nothing ever. It goes up, goes down, up. The trend is up, but it goes like this. It never just goes. Stay blessed, Paul. Thank you very much, Bill S. No such thing as secure on the internet. No, but they're sufficiently secure, right? There's no such thing as being secure, but you don't need to, like, how can I put it? You don't need to be a low hanging fruit. See, if you let me tell you something, because a lot of people don't understand this. If you make yourself difficult to attack, the basic people that don't really know what to do, they can't get to you. And the people up here, which they could fuck you tomorrow if you want, in your sleep without you even knowing, they're really not going to waste their time on you, right? So if you get adequate security and you're sufficiently secure, you're generally secure. Because these people down here that don't have that experience, they can't get to you, but that's all they can reach. And the ones above, they're not going to waste their time on you because you're nothing to them. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Do you have strategy videos on buying and trading? Bought in the past, didn't know what I was doing, and would actually like to make profits? Yes, I do, Jason. I do. The best way you can go about this is actually hiring me for one-on-one. It's in the description down below. If you can't do that, wait. I'm actually making a course on how to do this. But another thing, I do have videos, but you're going to have to go through my videos. So if you go to my videos here, and obviously I can't remember all the videos I did or where they are, but if you go to playlists, for example, there should be a couple of playlists. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can find something. There should be one cryptopreneurship or something like that. Here, cryptopreneurship, how to actually become a crypto millionaire. Check out this. They actually have how to take profit videos in this playlist. So if you click the playlist, you'll see a bunch you'll see a bunch of videos here. Check them out, right? And they will really help you a lot, I'm telling you. And a lot of these videos, other people don't really talk about these. But I will make up a course. This is my next course is how to take profits, intermediate. So there's a lot of beginner courses out there. There's a lot of advanced courses out there. But no one's really addressing the in-between, or I don't see much in the in-between. So that's what I want to do. But it's going to take some time for me to make it. New to your life, glad to hear you got over cancer 3 times, man. 3 times cancer. Wishing you much health. Thank you very much, Jason. Really appreciate you. Yeah, aggressive non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, Mantius, 2016. First time bone marrow transplant and chemotherapy. Second time it came back. I got into immunotherapy. That only lasted a year. Then it came back, and then I had CAR T therapy, chemotherapy and CAR T therapy, and I got out of the hospital 2 days before Christmas. My body is still going through a lot, but I'm alive and with you, and I'm happy about it. Thank God. Your thoughts on tokenization like NXRA, news publishing, it, and AI wave of the future. Tokenization has been going on for a while. Yes, I'm bullish. If you're talking about should you buy synthetics, for example, yeah, it could be worth it, right? Tokenization of assets is a thing. I think that's the future. I don't know what NXRA is. And if there's news pushing it and AI and I'm not aware of it, it might be a scam or something that, I don't know. I can't answer because I haven't looked into it, KB. After it goes down. After it goes up, it goes down. After it goes up, it goes down. All right, thank you very much. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you enjoyed and got value from this video. If not, that's okay. Don't worry. Maybe you watch another video and you like that one. Maybe you subscribe later on. But please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.